A very warm welcome to you from Southwest Korea. Gwangju versus Shanghai Shenhua is tonight's AFC Champions League Elite offering from the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. Korea versus China here. So it's the East Zone group in which both have made terrific progress thus far. Gwangju are second, Shanghai sixth of the 12 teams on this midway point match day. 4 down. 4 still to play. The qualification for the round of 16 beckons for both, but you know it. One slip up, a couple of other results go against you, and it can all turn around so very quickly. Shenhua indeed part of that pack of 6 teams locked on 7 points. Defeat, a couple of the others win, you can find yourself being cut adrift. It's a filthy night in truth here, just above freezing and wet and windy, but we hope for the action out on the pitch to warm us up, and there's no doubt that Gwangju have been red hot in this competition thus far. Only Vissel Kobe ahead of them in the table, and the team that have inflicted Gwangju's only defeat in this rebooted elite tier continental competition for the Asian clubs. Gwangju's 2 home matches so far have produced fireworks, a spectacular 7-3 win over Yokohama F. Marinos on match night 1, followed by a 3-1 success over Johor Darul Ta'zim on match night 3. The Malaysian Giants, they won at Kawasaki Frontale in the second round of matches 2. The winning start tempered somewhat though by that defeat at Kobe 3 weeks ago. 2-0 win for Vissel Kobe, for whom the 2024 is shaping up to be quite the year, isn't it? Could wrap up the Japanese title at the weekend. They've already won the Emperor's Cup last weekend, and topping this Eastern Zone group in AFC Champions League Elite. But Shanghai Shenhua, sleeping giant, being prodded into life by Leonid Slutsky, canny Russian coach, second only to Shanghai Port back home. The 2 big Shanghai clubs dominating in the CSL, and will be confident of going through, but still need to pick up points. There's one more match day before 2024 is seen out, and then of course the group preliminary phase in both the West and the Eastern zones is completed with 2 more match days in the new year. New generation indeed. It's a brand new rebooted continental competition. These 2 clubs have high hopes. Second meeting between Korea and China already this week in this section. It was round 1 to the other Shanghai team, Shenhua's rivals, Kevin Muscat's Shanghai Port, who stunned Ulsan HD, the champions of Korea, but rock bottom of this group. The Ulsan Munsu Stadium witnessed another defeat for Ulsan HD. Played 5, lost 5 for them. Brilliant hat-trick in that match 24 hours ago, which lit up the section from Shanghai Port's a diminutive little Argentine number 10. What a performance that was from him, and a terrific victory as well. 3-1 it finished. Hat-trick from Matias Vargas. One of the best individual performances we've seen in an AFC club match for quite some time. So here come our teams at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. Will forever have a place in Korean hearts, won't it, this ground? Over 2 decades ago now, we hosted World Cup matches, and the famous penalty shootout win for the Korean national team over Spain. Heady days of that summer, a distant and rather misty-eyed memory now. It is an awful lot colder tonight, and there are significantly fewer in the stadium too. That won't be a barrier, I'm sure, to Gwangju having a real go at Shanghai Shenhua here. They're fearing no one in this competition on the back of an underwhelming domestic season. They've just finished 8th in the national championship, but it's so fascinating how this continental tournament can shake things up. I mean, look at Ulsan HD, 3-time defending champions of Korea. They're rock bottom, only scored 1 goal in 5 matches, lost the lot. The 8th best team in Korea this year, well, yeah, just 1 place off the top. Shanghai Shenhua missed out on the CSL title by just a single point, by the way, picked by Kevin Muscat's poor team. They're a little bit better off thus far in this group. So Shenhua, 7 points from 4 matches, the same as the Marinos, the same as Tazim, the same as Taishan, the same as Port, the same as Buriram United. I'm going to put daylight between themselves and the chasing pack tonight. 4 changes from the weekend team for Gwangju that wrapped up their domestic season with a 1-1 draw versus Jeonbuk Motors. Lee Min Ki, Kim Kyung Jae, Oh Hae Sun and Lee Hae Gun are the players that come in, but no Yasir Asani for Gwangju tonight. The tournament's top scorer and hat-trick hero against the Marinos returned from international duty with Albania injured. Be a source of huge frustration for the manager Lee Jung-hyo. Our 2 captains, Lee Min Ki there and Woo Chi. Mohamed Ali leads tonight's team of Kuwaiti officials. He's often been a 4th official at AFC World Cup qualifiers this year. Big night, the first big AFC Champions League Elite match for him. The Shanghai Shenhua finished their domestic season at the start of the month, so this is their first outing since the 2-2 draw with Central Coast Mariners in this competition over 3 weeks ago. 4 changes: Yang at right back, AD at centre half, Wu Shi left of the midfield diamond, and the Angolan-born Swiss national Cephas Maleli is drafted in to partner Brazilian Andre Luis up front. It certainly is the night to wrap up and defend yourself against the cold. Gwangju have been full of heat in this competition thus far, and hope for more of the same here. Away we go then here at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. This is AFC Champions League Elite Eastern Zone, Gwangju against Shanghai Shenhua. It is Korea Republic versus China. Gwangju going great guns, representing the most successful nation in Asia's top-tier club competition. This nation of Korea Republic has produced 12 winners down the years, 7 runner-ups, 19 final appearances in total. The pace that has marked their progress thus far in this section. Having it right at the start, it was a terrific little burst there by Lee Hu-gun. Let's meet the coaches. That's Lee Jung-ho, who's in his second stint as Gwangju coach. Distinguished career as a Busan I-Park stalwart. And the familiar face, maybe, of Leonid Slutsky, the 53-year-old from Volgograd, 3-time Russian Premier League winner with CSKA Moscow. Just approaching his 1-year anniversary with Shanghai Shenhua. Steered them to an FA Cup win, Chinese FA Cup win in 2023. 2 days shy of a year ago, that qualified them for this competition. Early corner here for Gwangju. So, not a cross. First opportunity to sting the palms. Really bright start from Gwangju. Determined to start on the front foot here. Interesting drilled corner. It was clearly a training ground routine. It was a fine strike. Perhaps too near. Bao. He was able to parry it away. Bao, the 27-year-old Shanghai Shenhua keeper. But we'll note the creativity of this front three as well of Shenhua, Sefus Malele, Andre Luis, and then just behind them, Zhao Teixeira, interesting player, 31 now, was lured from Sporting Club back at the start of the 2010s, signed for Liverpool. Indeed, got an appearance, a couple of minutes actually, in the Premier League back in February of 2014. Briefly on loan to Brentford as well, so that is an asset as far as Shenhua are concerned. Experience of one of the world's top clubs. The early running, Choi King Rock there from Gwangju, as Shenhua look to spin and find a little bit of space. That's nicely done by Gao. A good recovery over there by Kim Jin-ho. It might have been a first chance had he not got there for Malele to run on to one of those attacking forays. So there might be a problem here for Andre Luis. Has taken an early lock, the Brazilian. Well, he just was able to nudge the little pass around the corner, wasn't he, with a layoff. That's a clear foul from Avion Ajun-Su. 17 goals in the CSL for Andre Luis this year. 27 starts. Honest return, but still some way short of the division's leading scorer, 34, scored by Wu Lei of Shanghai Port, the eventual champions, for Kevin Muscat. Both teams with forays in the early stages. China, the 5th most successful nation in terms of producing clubs who've gone on to continental glory, 3 wins. 2 of them during the mega money era of Marcello Lippi at Gwangju Evergrande around about a decade ago. Previously Liaoning It's always the way, isn't it? You always want a little bit more from the Chinese clubs, and certainly the national team as well, given the monster size of the nation and the raw materials they have to work with. Choi with the cross, and it is a good cross, and the header is just wide. Ayo in the middle, really slick attacking down this right hand side. It was a super ball across by Choi Kyung-rok. Lovely little ball into space there. Choi got there, hang time header. Well, it was that close to giving Gwangju the lead. It's in a pretty menacing mood tonight. Choi Kyung-rok down the right-hand side. They play with a little bit of fluidity and pace, do Gwangju. Pretty easy on the eye. It was always going to be an issue for them. How do they replace Shani? Competition's top scorer with 6 goals, got the hat-trick against Yokohama F Marinos to kick off this group campaign for Gwangju. Gabriel, their Brazilian, and the Georgian Mikkel Tadze, the other scorers that night. None of those in the starting team either here. Alasani got the goal against Frontale. 2 against Johor Nurul Tazim. Gifted an own goal in that match as well. The main goal-scoring threat they're deprived of here in Gwangju. So, match day 5 in the group. 4 of the 6 fixtures, this round of matches, were completed yesterday. Vissel Kobe got another win against Central Coast Mariners. Shanghai Port flew the flag for China in Korea at Ulsan HD yesterday with that spectacular Vargas hat-trick. It was a decent night as well for Shanlang Taishan, who beat Johor Nurul Tazim. Frontale with a really rewarding trip to Thailand. They beat Buriram United by 3-0. So Gwangju, Shanghai and Yokohama F Marinos against Pohang Steelers complete this matchday 5 programme. To feet again, Choi. Try and take on the fullback, forced backwards that time. High hanging cross from Jong. Kim Jin-ho. Park Tae-jun there. Gao picks it up, sends it long as well for Malele. Taidi. Yang Zeshang. Wang there off the bench twice for China in the international break last week. Got Yang and Zhu at the back as well. He played both of China's matches. First win at least in the 3rd round AFC World Cup qualifying group, the Chinese against Bahrain, and they're beaten at home by Japan. Bottom of the group, doesn't look like they're going to get there this stage of qualifying. Might still happen in the next round if they can finish in the next 2 places behind the front 2 in the group. Korea, well, they're all set again to make an 11th straight World Cup finals. North America the summer after next. Put in there from Shena. Too much of a chance to display his trickery. Shena thus far. For Malele. Here's Art. Kim. Park Tae-jun. Pass was aimed up in towards Lee, who go in there to Shena. Good one for Malele to chase. Fuller running, has pace to burn. So fast Malele. 30-year-old Angolan born, but moved with his family Switzerland as a child. He was taken up by AFC Zurich. He learned his trade. A bit of an itinerant career after that, and moved on to Serie A. Played a fair bit in the Primavera teams of Italian teams, starting with the Palermo. Kyung-jae and Gao. Kim Kyung-min is the Gwangju keeper. First protocol, often out to Park Tae-jun. Plays at the base of that midfield for Gwangju. So, Sean. Cross needs to be dealt with. Checked away by Cha Shin-chi. There's Malele. It's going to be taken too quickly for the Kuwaiti referee's liking. You're desperate as a centre forward to put your own reducer in, as Andre Luis was there. More speed, less haste, really. There from Gwangju. Try and bring the ball forward to Pyun Jeon-soo. Shin-ho. Bit slow in the reaction time there. Shenhua. That's nicely done. There's options here. Choi with the attempt, finding himself central there at the end of the attack rather than having an influential part in creating it. Very slow there to respond to the through ball from Lee, who go in there. Shenhua. Runner from deep. The pass wasn't the best though, Lee that time. Here's Lee Guguin, his 6th year with Gwangju. kind of overran it, didn't he, in the end there, Choi? So, just over, a quarter of an hour in here at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. A chilly night here. Southwestern tip, the Korean peninsula. Key. Choi, inadvertent layoff there. Pass from Park, and he gives the pass away to Shena. Well, credit Gwangju. Correctly got the number right now of Xiao to share it, earmarked him as the one to get Shanghai going in an attacking sense. Could be a chance on here. He took so long in delaying and then releasing, didn't he? They took up a really good position. I think he was waiting for support to arrive. Perhaps didn't need it. Phase 2 here. It's John. Should be able to deal with this. Punted away by Wang Haijian. Park again. Choi. Safety does it. Double at the back. On and Bjorn. Central defensive partnership on track number 6, making his first AFC Champions League Elite start of the season tonight. The bench in a couple of the previous matches, just helping to see out victories. Chengji. That's about flick on from Malele that time. Andre Luis ran on. A hint of any kind of combination between those two thus far tonight. Pass into Teixeira. It's a little bit under hit. They can't get him motoring at all. Shanghai Shenhua at present. João Teixeira. Soon. Choi. There's the overlapper. Choi gets it back. tend to play the advantage there, and then they spurn it. Gwangju. She turn gives it away. That's too heavy. Looking for Choi again on the right. Nothing doing. At least the right idea from Jong Ho-yeon. To Shena. His backside again. Restart though. Chan Shin-shi. There's the give and go. Chan looking for Andre Luis. To Shena. Gao. There's Yang. That's a good ball in by Yang. And I don't think Malele was expecting the ball to reach him, so they couldn't bring it under his spell. From left to right, it's pretty slickly and quickly worked there from Shanghai Shenhua. Yeah. Just got a little bit caught up between his feet, didn't it, really? $16 goals, 24 starts, 27 in 55 in his 2 years in China. No bad return at all, is it? This is Choi. They're picking up the second ball. Yeah. Across to Kim as well. Might be a shooting chance here. A nice height, a nice steady one for Bao to claim. It's a pleasing open feel to the first half of the first half here at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. No score yet though. Chan drops the shoulder. Shera again loses out physically. It's a good put in there by Zhao Shera. Wrestling possession back there for Shenhua. Chan Shin-shi again, Hong Kong international, playing down this left-hand side, left fullback for Shenhua. There goes Andre Luis. To Shera. Yeah, he's got a natural way about him, hasn't he? The drop of the shoulder, changes balance, changes direction. exactly to feet again, but up into the airspace there of Andre Luis, to just have a go at it. That's AD who does well. Wan. A little bit of territory. Quite come to life yet in Shanghai Shenhua. Nowhere to go, so back it comes there to Bao Yashang, Shenhua keeper. AD, interesting player, centre half, briefly with Boavista. Zhu at the back there for Shenhua. Jinho's the option. Yeah, the upping of the pace from Kim Jinho. Does well to stay on his feet as well. Left-hand side, coming over, we're trying to combine. It came back to Park Tae-jun, who's taken up a decent position actually. 5 yards or so inside the penalty area, Park. I mean, normally sits a little bit deeper, Park Tae-jun. Got forwards shrewdly there. Was challenged at the last. Corner, again drops deep. Yul, again a real threat in the air. He's to be found trying to get on the end of those crosses. Couldn't quite steer it across there to Choi. And it remains goalless here at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. There goes to Shera, trying to break the lines. Real upper body strength as well to take that ball from Jong. Shera again. Miscued the pass. John, drop of the shoulder. That's all it takes for a creative or crafty midfield player. Just to let the ball run across, drop the shoulder. With that one action, you've beaten the defender. And then moving on to the rolling ball at pace. But Shenhua got bodies back. Good pressure on the ball there. Shera gets the ball up to Maleni. Not quite, but the first hint of successful combination play there between the Portuguese and the Swiss. on another day. He kind of takes the sting out of the pass, doesn't he? With that first touch with the instep, Sefas Malele. Unable to do so there. Free kick for Gwangju. Quite a tall team, Gwangju. This is a good-looking situation for them. Been in the thick of it, Yul thus far. Which again will be a target. They're loosely headed out, and Yul won't be able to turn onto that. Doing enough just to keep the pressure on there, Gwangju. Well, he's done brilliantly, hasn't he, in Gwangju's debut in continental competition. Lee Jung-hyul, club man with the Busan. Closest he got was K1 league runner-up in his playing days. Steered at Seongnam to promotion to K1 as AT runners-up in 2018. Likewise, Jeju. Even Gwangju as recently as 2022. Their second year in the top flight for this team from the southwest of the country. And naturally, it's a shop window for the coaches as much as the players. Perform above expectations, as Gwangju are certainly doing at the moment. That's why it's so crucial for them to just keep the foot on the pedal in this competition. Clubs competing in the West and East zones complete their 2024 campaigns next week. We've got the back-to-back match weeks. Gwangju go to Shanghai, but this time to play Shenhua's rivals Paul. Shanghai went home to Ulsan HD. Paul beat 24 hours ago. Park Tae-jun, Kim Jin-ho. Jong. As we pass there, Lee Min-ki up from left back. Park Tae-jun. Call again as he just tried to change direction there and drop that little feint. Contact in the back of his car by the looks of things from Malele. Wicket played it short that time. Stub over the top, just a bit too heavy for Choi Kyung-ruk. Runners from deep. Try and play some decent stuff. Just hasn't come off today so far for Gwangju. Challenge again onto Shena. They've really done a number on him for Gwangju FC so far. Here's Kim Jin-ho. And they look for Yul. Dealt with. AD lacking in the physicality department. So AD comes across the challenge. Does well. Well, AD or Eddie Francis is a Chinese national. Shanghai born, 33 now. Chinese mum, dad Tanzanian. It's the choice of monikers for him. But he's solid enough at the back for Shanghai Shenhua. They're wearing 32. So the final 10 minutes of the first half here in Gwangju. Francis with a foot in, and a little back heel round the corner. Lady Francis again, part of the scramble as Shenhua they try and clear. Plenty of supporting attackers here though for Gwangju. That's a nice recovery from Yang. Manages to prod the ball away there from Kim Kyung-jae. Well, you just thought for a minute they were going to squeeze out a shooting chance. Lee Wei-gwin just wanted perhaps an extra touch there. He just tried to drag it back, didn't he? Keep it onto his right foot. Shenhua did the defensive job. There's the little flip from Teixeira. And Gao, no foul. On we go. It's Gwangju ball here. Kim Jin-ho, clever little tempting ball. And the follow-up shot from Jong. Well, they're screaming for handball there. Again, Shenhua have wasted the chance to clear it. Here's Choi. Might be a little wayward, I think, for Lee. He does keep it in. Lee Wei-gwin. Yang ahead of him. Lee sends it backwards. Crosses straight forward for Zhu. And for Malele. Fouled through the back. Again, it's just business-like, isn't it? The way they content to concede free kicks far up the pitch as long as those attackers dropping deep aren't able to spin and set up a counter-attack for Shenhua. And there, alert to the possibility of Malele spinning. Shenhua would have been away. Gao. Free kick, spoiling free kick there. Gwangju. Zhu Shengji. Chan Xinxi. Pass not good enough into Andre Luis. Be a free kick all day long there for that challenge from Gao. And Park Tae-jun. The arm up there across the chest of the Gwangju midfielder makes the freeze decision for him. Nicely done. Ah, really strong run this. Not short there for Lee. Lee Min Ki, slide from Yang, goal kick. So plenty of industry from Gwangju, looking for this breakthrough and to continue the 100% sequence at home. I mean, that Yokohama F Marinos 7-3 win was an absolute stunner to announce themselves on the ACL stage. Desperate to prove it was no fluke. Kawasaki Frontale winning back-to-back against the Marinos and Frontale, two of the top teams in J1. Absolutely sensational start to this campaign for Gwangju. Of course, Johor, the Malaysian champions too. Slow it down, doesn't look great that, does it, from Malele? Just wants to chop round the ball. Gets a booking. I mean, when we slow it down, everything looks worse. Perhaps did stay in there a little longer than was strictly needed. Represented Switzerland at all age levels, Cephas. So out to Portugal, had a brief stint with the choice. Now then, this could get even more serious for Shanghai Shenhua and Cephas Malele as well, because the Kuwaiti official is being beckoned over for a look at the VAR monitor. How deliberate, nasty do they think that was? Studs were up, comes down the front there of Park's shin. Well, it doesn't look great. He's not near the ball, is he? This could be really problematic now for Cephas Malele. Port were reduced to 10 men in their match at Ulsan HD yesterday. There's still one out. You zoom in, you slow it down, and it's going to be a straightforward decision, I think, here. And already Shanghai Shenhua might be mentally preparing for an entirely different type of challenge now here in Korea. So the Kuwaiti official has slowed it down, has looked at it, and he has decided, it seems, to do very little. Okay, well, there's a booking for Gwangju coaching staff. Oh no, it's Leonid Slutsky now then. So he's made his feelings known, because the referee came across for the VAR challenge. We normally see a quicker reaction than that when he's decided to either overturn a yellow card or get a red card out. But on we go, there is no red card. But immediately the foul comes the other way. Well, slowing that down as they did, I think they might have got a bit lucky there. Plenty of other referees, I'm quite sure, would deem that serious enough to show the red card. That's going to ensure we have significant extra time at the end of the first half here in Gwangju. Inside coming forward again with Yul. Choi, now the overlapper, right at their defensive stations, and again smothering the latest Gwangju attack there. Shanghai Shenhua. The yellow card was shown to Leonid Slutsky. We'll have 4 minutes added on at the end of the first half. The runner breaking through the lines, pulled back to Choi Kyung-rok, but Chan was there to make the intervention. And now here comes Zhao Teixeira, cuts back inside, and they're furious that the free kick will be given against Kim Jin-ho there. So the Gwangju hierarchy felt that Teixeira had stepped back inside and merely slipped on the wet surface. For even an entirely different view, clearly there was contact. They've done a pretty solid job in keeping a lid on Zhao Teixeira. Chan Shishi back to 80. Deals with it calmly. Wu. Andre Luis. Loose ball, won back by Shenhua here. Gwangju lunges into it. Malele turns the ball across. They've got a follow-up player who hit it well, Gao, but it was too close to Kim Kyung-min. The flag was up anyway. Not that the players involved in that foray knew that. The earlier ball, which pulled Malele wide left here, was the issue. It's a good spot that by the referee's assistant, but on we went with it. It was pulled back for the clean hit for Gao Dianji. Snuff that out as a shot on target, don't we? Because it wouldn't have counted. Gwangju maybe with a chance for one last sortie forward here before the half-time whistle. Going for Kim, there's the cross, here's Choi Kyung-rok. Choi does well, if he can find Hyo, far side, he can! And that's the opening goal, right at the end of the first half. Well, Choi has been a threat the whole half long down the right here. It was a delightful little clip across for Hyo Yul, who's always a threat in the air, but they're pretty adept on the ground as well, making that extension for his first goal since the start of October in the 3-1 win over FC Seoul. Choi Kyung-rok does really well here, and it's a clever little clip. Just behind Zhu and ID. Have been rock solid at the back thus far for Shanghai Shenhua, and with pretty much the last kick of the first half, the last kick of stoppages at the end of the first half, Gwangju take the lead. It was nicely constructed, it was direct, and it was a really clever, crisp ball back across by Choi Kyung-rok for Hyo Yul. They're checking it. VAR drama has punctuated this first half at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. Right at the start of the move. Jong there. Well, as he fouled Gao, looks like it's a clean enough challenge there from Jong Ho-yeon. And on we went before the ball was switched. Certainly no hint of an offside there, because Choi was certainly back behind the last man. And then here, there's no offside there. Quality of the cross catches AD out. So they've had a look at all possible routes to cancel out the goal. Well, he's chopped it out. No goal in the end. Was that for the earlier foul, the call of the foul for Jong on Gao? Well, that's a little bit harsh on Gwangju. It really is. He thought he'd done it. Not quite. Well, that's the angle that we didn't see earlier. Oh, he didn't get a piece of the ball at all as he grappled Gao to the ground, and then the follow-up shot almost produces an opener for Shanghai. Gao with that snapshot almost caught Kim Kyung-min unawares. Half-time, late excitement here at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium, but still no breakthrough. The ball was in the back of the net from Hyo Yul, but that was snuffed out. That was cancelled out by a VAR call. And then Gao, who was involved, actually, the player fouled ultimately. A decision that went against Gwangju, then has the volley that's saved by Kim Kyung-min. So, no score here in Gwangju. They're still well on course, the home side, here in this ACL Elite group, the Eastern group. But I think they'll feel a little hard done by that the opening goal has not been allowed to stand. 0-0 is the half-time score here.
On the continental stage, we witnessed the passion, experience, and talent of 20 aspiring teams representing our vibrant tapestry as usual. The challenge, I think, is not just about winning, it is about fostering development and a spirit of growth.
Firstly, reviewing the incident at the referee review area for decisions that require an interpretation.
The team's back out then for the start of the second half here at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. It's goalless. Despite that drama, despite the fact the ball was in the back of the net from Hyo's jab. Prodding Choi's cross past to Bao Yashang, but VAR overturned it. Dominated possession, the home team, 69% in the first 45 minutes, given us 7 shots as well to none from Shanghai. I rather suspect those stats were compiled before Gao Chanjin's volley, which was pretty much the last kick of the first half, even later goalmouth activity than Hyo's disallowed strike. Effectively shackled Cephas Malele and his attacking colleagues visiting from Shanghai. Gwangju then kick off the second half, looking to maintain the 100% run at home in this competition. Full of running, full of life, full of attacking verve in the first half, but without the goal. Trying the same route as well. Cut to the far side, and there's defending right at the start of the second half to do for Shanghai. And indeed, they get it done. Lightning quick start for the second 45 here from Lee Jung-hyo's team. Well, are they able to release Zhao Teixeira to weave a little bit of magic? The visitors under Leonid Slutsky, who received a yellow card in that first half. A colourful Russian coach. Managed the Russian national team and whole city back end of the 2010s. Certainly the received wisdom in China is that he's turned Shanghai Shenhua into a force again at home. 5th place last year, 2nd this year. Passionate fan base in Shanghai, whether you're a Port man or a Shenhua man. Shenhua with this reputation as being a Chinese football's nearly men. Last won the title in 1995, 2nd in 5 of the following 6 seasons. Won a championship in 2003. That was stripped of them a decade later. 2008 CSL season, missed out on the last day only because Hamilton Ricard missed a penalty that would have won them the title. And again moved from their Hong Kong stadium because of a Kylie Minogue concert, would you believe? They've been so lucky tonight, haven't they? lift in the attacking level is needed. To Shena. As the runner, Shanghai. That's nicely done. And that was a step in the right direction. It was almost bent inside the far post by Andre Luiz. Quick transition from back to front. Chan up from left back. And then Luiz, 17 goals in the CSL season. And really close there. Now, Andre Luiz scored in the 2-2 draw with Central Coast Mariners. The penalty as well, which sealed the deal against Kawasaki Frontale 3 minutes into stoppages earlier in the group. It's Choi. Constant threat down the right for Gwangju thus far tonight. Maybe that attempt will make the stats page for Shanghai Shenhua. Shun does well. Andre Luiz getting back to help out. Frantic in the middle. Lee. Wang there. The spoiling challenge. Lovely little spin there by Malele. Yeah, it's brought down. They've certainly done their homework on the front three. If Shanghai Shenhua is the Gwangju here. Smothering and stifling Malele, Luiz and Teixeira. Changes thus far. I suspect that will all change. If what, 55-minute mark or so, there's been a significant improvement in Gwangju. It's a case really of just cleverly pacing yourself. There's no real jeopardy right now for Gwangju. 9 points coming into today, 10 points should it finish this way. Even just 3 adrift of Vissel Kobe. Frontales recovering in this group, 3-0 win at Buriram. That's moved them up to 3rd place. Still be overhauled by Marinos, in fairness. It's been frustrating, really. Still plenty of time, but Gwangju just prolong the winning sequence, keep this confidence flooding through. Lee does really well. Lee win. He's turned into traffic now. Needs support. Finds it from John. Now it's O. Yeah, the earlier chance was missed. Lee putting away left-hand side of the penalty area. He turned back. A massive blue shirt standing in his way. why we're going to have a stoppage. Get Andre Luis back on the pitch, pretty sharpish here. Gwangju again trying to play through. That's John Ho-yeon. Again, back to Choi, was cut off. Andre Luis racing to support. Back for Shena. There's Yang. Covered the ball. Well, defence is continuing to win out. And here we go. It had to be. Jasir Hassani. So to the right-hand side. Didn't want to risk him from the start here, Hassani. Those exertions with the Albanian national team last week in the international break. The tournament he's had in the Champions League Elite thus far. Lee, here he goes, Lee. He looks for the offload, doesn't he? Oh, Hae-seon now. Yeah, he's forced a little wide. Not the first time Lee Hu-gwin has made really solid strides through the middle and then looked for a colleague when perhaps be better advised to just take the shot on himself. And Hassani, into those back-to-back performances for Albania against the Czech Republic and Ukraine, pair of draws in Nations League Group B last week. It was a spectacular goal-scoring form in AFC Champions League Elite that's yielded the hat-trick against the Marinos, the double against Johor, and the winning goal at the Kawasaki Frontale from the penalty spot means that they're going to send for the sharpshooter. Scored in his last 6, not since that brace against Johor or Tarzim here on the 22nd of October. There's the only chance for him to be a target man here. There's the knockdown. That is Hassani! That is absolutely crazy! Hassani off the bench. He barely stopped running, having just been brought off the bench. Lashes home the loose ball. And Gwangju take the lead against Shenhua. The golden boy sprinkles the magic again in this competition. You could not make that up. There he is. He's only just come on. You see him with the green boots. Doesn't stop running. That's his first touch. That's the goal. Really sharp finish as well. It's on the half volley. Beautiful technique. He's planted that past Bao Yashang. That is mad. What a change, though. That man takes credit, Coach Lee. But Asani smacks home goal number 7 in AFC Champions League Elite for Gwangju FC. Well, sometimes you just have a player enjoying a moment in a particular competition, don't you? And this is a match made in heaven right now. Gwangju and Asani. What an impact. Back over the top as Shenhua chase it. There's going to be work to do in this group still, although started this 5th match day above the cut line. Going to have to pick up some points over the course of the last few match days, no question. They can't get back into it tonight. That's a clear tug on the shirt of Lady. Yeah, they are all smiles now. Yes, wasn't that way after the goal was ruled out at the back end of the first half, but nothing wrong with the Sunny's finish. Threatening again here. Back flip from Lee. Born in Skopje to Albanian parents. He began with Vardar in Macedonia. Moved through Partizani and most recently with Kishvara the last 2 years. Joined Gwangju in 2023 for the start of that season. Yang or Adi, reset it, recycle it through Bao, the goalkeeper. Good header there by Art. To Shena. Chopped down. Another day more yellow cards would have been forthcoming, I think, for these spoiling challenges on Malele, on Andre Luis, and on Zhao Teixeira. Again at this really delightful finish from Jalal Asani. Yokohama F. Marinos, by the way, are 1-up on Pohang Steelers. So challenge on here for second place. Japanese sides looking really good, aren't they? All three set to go through. The waiting stand now, but here goes Asani. Gwangju on 12 points, Marinos moving up to 10 points. If the results stay as they are now, Aragvis and Kobe, then it would be Frontale. Shenhua remain locked on 7 points. It would be a nervy final few match days if that continues for too much longer. There is still time for them to hit back here. There's AD, he's running himself into trouble. Tries that challenge from John, which is just a little bit too belligerent. Here's Gao. There goes Maleli as the runner. Free kick here for Shanghai Shenhua. Three ready to split. Through there, into the near post. Flick on. Oh, goalkeeper spilled that, and that was way more bothersome than it should have been for Kim Kyung-min. So low free kick, flicked on. And he's not under any pressure when the ball comes in. That was almost career horror moment for Kim there. Got away with it. Gwangju still protecting this one-goal lead. Shanghai Shenhua. So first changes. Now Gao and Yang are taken off Wilson, Janso, Manafa and Xu Haoyang are off the bench here. So more life into the attack. There's something of a Portuguese-speaking thread in Shanghai. Wilson Manafa, Portuguese national, the 30-year-old, formerly with Porto. She won 2 Premier League titles in Portugal with Porto. Manafa. The foot in. Gwangju emerge with it. Runner Lee again, who's had a really good game. Lee, you just want a little bit more killer instinct from him, but really busy in the midfield. There's no foul there. We'll bring it forward with Lee now. Lee Min Ki driving deep into enemy territory and plays it in between Hyo and Choi. Lee. There's John. No rush now. A little bit pedestrian, pulled back by Teixeira. Andre Luis needs his shot blocked. It doesn't drop for Wu. Just got to be a little bit guarded right now here, Gwangju. Shenhua have upped the level. Here's Wu Shi. It's back for Wang. Manafa. Cross from Manafa. And then he tries to get in there, and a little switch around the corner to the other serve. Xu Haoyang. Gwangju. Work it clear to Lee. Joe. Starting to lose it. More frequent basis. Gwangju as Shanghai have to push on. 20 minutes to go here at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. Really interesting AFC Champions League Elite tie here in the East Zone. There's Xu, loses it, Manafa, two substitutes involved there for Shenhua. That's Zhong. Li Huiguin. All that from Lee. Zhong couldn't quite kill it. Xu gives it away. Lee Min-ki. Choi. Patient build-up once again. Now then, Shenhua with a good attacking situation. That's a card, isn't it? For the foul on Andre Luis. It really is. Just grappling all over his back. And, very few complaints there, Kim Jin-ho. Clear booking. And that's been the story of it. Sort of just play the percentages, really, with those defensive challenges. As far as Gwangju are concerned, Kim Jin-ho is booked. The Kuwaiti official. Yeah, no danger there. Certainly can watch that just bobble over the line. Rush that from Kim Kyo-min. So that's spilled. Crossing not so long ago. Not the most secure of goalkeepers. Around the corner from Malele. Here's Xu. Tries to turn it back to Sifas Malele. Loses his footing. The surface is still slippy, even though the rain has subsided during the course of this match here in Gwangju. Okay, the way out from the back, really quite admirably. Again, the home side. That's given away, straight to Manafa. And Manafa looks for Wu Shi. He's a little bit frantic. Well played there by Lee. Lee's going to deal with it. Manafa. Keeper again. Make sure he's not caught high up the pitch as he is, the replacement right back. An issue here with being undermanned at the back. No, that's a good challenge from Teixeira. It's John who gets nothing for that. Well, initially he doesn't anyway. The strength of the reaction is sufficient for the referee to pull things up a bit. Action from AD tells you everything you need to know there. He's okay now, mysteriously, Jong Ho-yeon. Changes now, further changes for Gwangju. So Shin Changmu will replace Hyo Yol. And that's Lee Kun-hee as well. Attacking changes. See that from the coach. He's keeping the system. Click on for Malele. Just to turn it back into Andre Luiz. Gwangju just having to do way more defending now. As Shenhua push on. Wilson Manafa with the throw. And then the cross. Nobody gambling on far post there. So it's not going to cause too many problems. Well, actually worked again. They do play the right way, don't they? And Gwangju have worked their way out of trouble really quite delightfully once more. Choi. They're able to switch it. Always seems to be a spare man in midfield for them. They've got an overlapper as well in Shin Chun-mu, the substitute. How about the Sunny's impact straight after coming on? Shin is going to play down the left, the 32-year-old. The season-ending goal for Gwangju, with a penalty 3 minutes into stoppages to get that 1-1 draw with John Book Motors to round out the K1 season at the weekend. Shin. Here he is. Shinho. No. Sonny having another touch actually after that trailblazing first touch. He scored straight after coming on. Now we've got Shi Pengfei for Wang. There's a bruising match, a hard-working midfielder, Wang, on the base of the diamond. What can his replacement do with a 31-year-old Shi Pengfei? This closing up job off the bench for the 4th time in AFC Champions League Elite. Teixeira, a bit of flair there, wriggles away from the first challenge. Second one at him, it's been a frustrating match, it really has, for João Teixeira. It's Gwangju, who've been a little bit cheap with the ball there. Here is Shi. in a little bit too high for Malele. Good job of stopping the ball. Coming through for Andre Luis as well. Now Chan Xinxi. Still there. Sani does really well. Another good contribution at the other end. There's a trip. Zhu. Two more changes for the home side. So Jiong Chi-yong is the latest to come on. Another striker, but he can play in a more withdrawn role. And we've got Cho Seung-won as well, who dropped out of the team from the last AFC Champions League match. No, that's the lot as far as Gwangju are concerned. Yep, the Lee Min-ki give us a bow, they say, and the left back obliges. But it does tend to get just a little bit more ragged, inevitably, with the number of changes that are made later on as teams chase it and want to protect a lead. The lead was required. Shin there. Sunny. Lee Kin-hee. Let's break those to Shi. It's chopped down. Inside the last 10 here at the Gwangju World Cup Stadium. Looking for one of the subs, Lee Kin-hee. A bit of room has opened up here for Jeong. Almost made of it. Made the most of it. Manafat tries to get Shenhua moving forward. Press again. It's all about the distribution from Bao, the goalkeeper. Goes left-hand side. Asani again. Winning possession really well again there for Gwangju, but his teammate Jeong there not on that same page for the pass. Yeah. These spoiling, scruffy fouls now. The main feature, the denouement of this match in AFC the Champions League East Zone. This Gwangju fairy tale set to continue. There's Andre Luis. Lay off. How many bodies they get back? Help out the defensive operation though. A multi-layered unit to try and break down. Shi falls backwards. Manafa. Wu Shi. So Shena picks out the path, and it is a good pass as well to also Manafa. Portuguese players combining. Gets it back. Not much on that, I'm afraid. Cross there from Chi. Another bite at it. Jeong, though, gives it away. Manafa. Where do we go? Where's the runner, he says? Well, there's one of them, Malele. Teixeira. Manafa. So it comes for the shot. He got his full weight behind it as well, didn't he? Xu Haoyang. Well blocked. Just to complete the changes. Now we're going to see Yu Han Chao Hasn't had much really to feed off tonight, has he, Sefes Malele? Yu Han Chao then to see it all out. Here come Gwangju with that man Asani as a runner. Ball comes in behind, supporting players as well. That's a good challenge there on Choi. Last-ditch challenge on Choi, because he was poised to pick up that loose ball. Now Jeong. Be content to rotate it backwards. A bit of it, the prod there into space for Jeong to run onto. Unable to get it. She forces the challenge from his opposite number, literally there. The Gwangju number 14, Jong Ho Yeon. On we go. Sensible advantage played. Here comes Jeong. Bounced off AD there. Strong defending. Manafa. AD catches the break. Decision is free kick. Following the action elsewhere. A busy week of matches, not only in AFC Champions League Elite West and East zones, but a wave of fixtures to follow as well in AFC Champions League 2 as well, which will be played over the next couple of days. Very fascinating. The way clubs approach the group stages of the rebooted group stage of this competition, and I suppose the more traditional way that the Champions League 2 is arranged. Still the preliminary groups of 4 teams, and more recognisable round robin. They've done such a job, Gwangju, on Zhao to Shena. And by fair means or foul, that was Kim Jin-ho just clattering through to Shena there. There's a player who has been booked tonight, Kim Jin-ho. Free kick's going to be taken by Zhu Hao Yang. Deep one as well. Oh, it just wouldn't break in time there for Shi, and ran away from Manafa as well as the substitutes try and play their part and try and do what the Sunny did earlier. It just wouldn't drop quick enough here for Shi. Look at that there, the 14. Just can't bring the ball down under his spell. Terrific challenge to stop Manafa. Follow-up cross comes in. There's the header from Ahn. Second ball with Shenhua again here into Shena. Tries to pick out Manafa. Gets in the way almost there of AD. They picked it up. And the attempted cross from Shi is charged down, and here come Gwangju bringing the ball away. Now it's Shena, who's had such a frustrating night, absolutely furious. Feels that he's not been well protected by the referee, and then when he goes in, he gets yellow carded. Must feel like a mocking yellow card as well, that for Shena. But I suppose when he looks at that back, can have few complaints. It was just clumsy. It was born out of frustration. Really not the best news as well. Confirmation that, well, that's him done for 2024, at least in AFC Champions League Elite. He's going to miss the alternate HD match at home next week. And it was just pure frustration that got the better of him. A cheap one to give away, and that's already a selection headache for Leonid Slutsky. Free kick flicked on, Manafa might get there. Yeah, tries to work himself a little bit of space. Goalkeeper did look vaguely vulnerable earlier in that kind of situation. But it's a well-received claim that from the home faithful here. There's terrific progress in their debut season. Asia's Premier Club competition is all set to progress. We're just shy of the 90-minute mark. If they can avoid defeat next week, they go to Shanghai, but to face Kevin Muscat's Port, and that would be a heck of an opening. With set-up qualification, it's already virtually there for Gwangju. They look for a second goal. Surely an offside there. Well, the flag has stayed down and it's turned home, but yeah, we waited for so long for the flag. It clearly was an offside against Lee Kin-hee. Here, it's not even close. It's a little bit annoying from the centre-half in that kind of situation, because he's aware of the defender's square, certainly. Perhaps he should have known better than to just race onto that pass. Back a bit, held a little bit of powder dry. We're going to play out 6 minutes of stoppages at the end. Manafa, that's the overlapper. There's the deep cross from Shi. Has come all the way over there to Chan. Just hasn't broken again for Shenhua. We locked in this pack still. Teams on 7 points. Sweating on the need to get more results and hope that others don't match them. Manafa, another overlap. Yuhan Xiao, Manafa, step back from Shi. Well, they've just covered every blade of grass to a man tonight, Gwangju. Been a terrific performance from the hosts. They've had their moment of magic as well from the super sub. Proving the difference, and there he is, as if on cue there, Asani. Proper backs to the wall stuff here. The final couple of moments to see this out here for Gwangju. Clattering foul, which they'll make the most of course, they'll make the most of it, and he's got to be careful right at the end here to Shena. I mean, I do feel a little bit for João Teixeira towards the end. I'm not sure he has had the protection that he might have expected from the referee. Just one to right off by the looks of things here, and he's put it in the bin marked experience. Shanghai Port away next week, and then back-to-back match weeks in February. It'll be Shandong Taishan away, the trip to China to see out the group stage. Are at home here against Buriram United, 18th of Feb. By then, the qualification will almost certainly be assured, barring a catastrophe now. But there is something about Gwangju and the way the competition has brought out the best in the debutants. It's brought out the best as well in Jasira Sani, who has scored a quite remarkable goal off the bench with his first touch tonight, which is looking like it's going to be the difference here. Adding to his reputation, every win chalked up is Lee Jin-ho, the coach, trying to keep it in the corner surely here in the final seconds. Avoided, just failed to avoid, more to the point, the goal kick there, Asani. But 7th goal of AFC Champions League Elite for the Albanian super sub tonight has done for Shanghai Shenhua. It is another win for Gwangju. Beginner's luck. The fear of absolutely no one, call it what you will. Gwangju in this competition for the first time, but they are absolutely killing it again. And a second goal might be forthcoming just to put the cherry on top. Not quite. And offside anyway, Lee, for the second time. It doesn't matter. One was enough to chalk up another win. A 4th in 5 matches in AFC Champions League Elite for Gwangju. Again, it was that man Asani off the bench to score with his first touch, his 7th goal in this competition. He is the top scorer, and there's a little bit of bad blood at the end. I rather feel that one or two of the Shanghai Shenhua players feel that they weren't protected tonight, in particular Teixeira. Bad tempers at the end from the visitors, who sink to defeat here in Gwangju and still have work to do if they're to finish above 8th and above the cut line for qualification for the round of 16 next year. But what a story, this guy. Returns from international duty, trots off the bench to score with his first touch. His 7th in the competition this season, and it was enough to lift Gwangju onto 12 points. They sit just a single point still behind Vissel Kobe at the top of this 12-team group in the Eastern Zone in AFC Champions League Elite. Well, a bruising international break for Asani for Albania. His one big contribution was the killing contribution of the winning goal here. The Gwangju fairy tale continues. They have beaten Shanghai Shenhua by 1-0 tonight.